Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. Let's get after it. There's no time to waste. We've got the Chiefs at the Giants here. Going to be a massive game. Look, both of these teams 0-2. They got to win. Both of them do. This is an absolute big one. Russell Wilson might be playing for his starting job tonight. Mahomes, you know he doesn't like being 0-2. It's going to be a heck of a game. It's been a heck of a Sunday so far. It's good to see everybody, man. Yeah, we'll jump into it one second. But, my goodness, man. Some of these endings, yeah. The ending of the Eagles game was a plus 2.4 unit swing for me. Me too. Agreed. I cannot believe that we got that right. That was big, my boy. That was big indeed. Yeah. What about the Browns beating the Packers, dude? Unbelievable day, man. We'll get to more of that. I want to jump in the show because I don't want to. I don't want to hold it up for everybody because we got a lot that we need to get into. But yeah, keep dropping your thoughts. What you've seen in the NFL today. I mean, all of it. Your bets tonight, your thoughts, any of it, man. Jump into it. I'm going to jump into the show. Big David said, "What's up, AB? What's up, big bro? Good to see you, man." All right, Chiefs 6-point favorites tonight against the Giants plus 245 on the money line. A total of 44.5. So. First off, yeah, Tyler said hit that like button. That would be huge if you guys don't mind. Seriously, I won't ask you for anything, but if you can hit the like button, if you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. I won't ask you for anything else. That would go a long way, though, Tyler, and I appreciate you. So, yeah, like we said, man, all right, 6-point favorite, total of 44.5. You have two cornered animals in this game. I mean, 0-3 historically. What? 4 teams have started 0-3, I think, since 1991. Have made the playoffs 4, right? Now, not saying it's impossible, but you just don't want to play those games. So, R. Lynch said, somebody tell me how the Chiefs win tonight. We're going to break that down. But you're going to be looking at let me just tell you, you're looking at 2 teams that have to win this game tonight. And you're also looking at 2 teams that have offenses that are 5 yards and in. Right? Like, that's the name of the game tonight. It's going to be who in the hell can move the football and who can get chunk yardage and who can get down the field. And if it's by you committing a penalty, fine. Don't care. This is an absolute must-win game for both of these teams. It's going to be a heck of a game. I'm excited for it. Yeah, Jeremy said KC never covers. No, man. All right. Let's jump in the show here. So, Chicago Pat said, new people in the chat, just want to say welcome. We're the most transparent show when it comes to picks. 100%. 100%, man. And we're also collaborative, right? If you haven't, participated in the chat, not saying that you have to, you can sit there and enjoy it. You don't have to participate at all, right? But we appreciate you for sure. But yeah, if you're nervous about jumping in the chat, do it. Trust me. It's the best crew in the game. But yeah, speaking of picks. Tyler said, I've tried a lot of different shows the past week and a half. I've loved this show. Not one that is better than Detail. Tyler, for real, man, that means the world to me and everybody here, for real. That's huge. And number one, I'm glad that you enjoy it. And dude, you need anything, you let me know. But yeah, that means a lot, man. And feel free, anybody, if there are things you're like, hey, I wish we could add this, wish we could do this. Yeah. Let me know. We can absolutely do that. You know what I mean? Tina said, happy Sunday night football, everyone. Tina, so good to see you. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you had a good day. Okay, so here are the picks. And I'll tell you what, I'll talk a little bit about them, but we're going to go through them, as we break down the offenses and the game. But let me pull these full screen. And we'll go from there. So, Russell Wilson, over 4.5 rush attempts, plus 105. Look, man, I feel the same way about Patrick Mahomes. Well, let me take a step back. I feel the same way with both of these quarterbacks that they're going to do everything they can to make plays happen tonight, right? Uh, both of these offenses, they need work, and both of these quarterbacks are going to run more than they want to. Look, I'm going to take Russell Wilson over 4.5 rush attempts plus 105. Next, I'm taking Russell Wilson to throw a pick. He's going to put the ball in the air a lot, possibly more than Mahomes. Minus 120 here. I like it. Yeah. Russ is going to he's going to be pressing. And let me say, Russell Wilson is playing for his job tonight. Like, I know that he had a great game against Dallas last week. But, yeah, he's playing for his job. And he's going to be playing for his job every week. Right? So, we'll see. It's impossible to keep that up for 17 weeks, right? But he knows. Russ knows he ain't dumb. He knows what's on the line, man, because people are chanting. They want the young kid. And if you're putting up losses, what's the point with you? You know what I mean? Thomas said, hey, brother, you're good on totals. You like that over? Man, I appreciate that, first off. Second off, yeah, I do. And we'll talk more about it, too. Even though these offenses are slow, I think we're going to see some pace tonight. And it's weird to say because we're in week 3. But, I mean, it's an empty the playbook game. Anything you got. Both of these teams are saying, look, you want to win this game and, you want your defense to play well, obviously. But, going out and scoring a bunch of points is a lot more fun and something more that you can control, right? So I definitely love points for the Chiefs tonight. And I love points for the Giants. Look, Giants aren't a bad football team. They've got areas they got to get better in, but, they showed something against Dallas last week. That being said, Russ is playing for his job. He is absolutely playing for his job. You're going to get Russ going all out. I'm not saying it's going to work or not going to work, but you're going to get the effort tonight. Russell Wilson will do everything that he can to keep this going. All of it. All right. So, yeah, I just like the opportunities here. Now, Chiefs and the Giants, both 1+ rushing touchdown, plus 150. I got this at DraftKings. We've played this a couple times, and I like it. I think that in the red zone, touchdowns are going to be so incredibly important in this game. Field goals, trust me, they're going to be important too, but finishing a drive, yeah, and doing it on the ground, yeah. Keeping it safe, not turning the ball over. Yeah, I think you're going to get lots of chances here with both of these. Cam Scatterbo. All right. The big dog. All right. Give me his longest rush over 11.5 yards for the Giants here. He's big boy. He's definitely not Chris Johnson, CJ 2K out here, right? But I'm not doubting him. The kid can go. Thomas said, Chiefs team total over 25.5 is a little high. I agree. I almost, I was looking heavily at that play as well, bro. And I agree. I didn't play it. You can see. But, I feel Chiefs points, but that number, just from a betting perspective, I don't like that number. You know what I mean? And you're saying the same thing. So, yeah, completely agree. All right. So, Scatterbo, longest rush over 11.5 yards. Mahomes to throw a pick, minus 105. I think he puts one up too. And Mahomes over 5.5 rush attempts at minus 105. Again, I think that both of these quarterbacks, Mahomes obviously isn't in the same boat as Russell Wilson playing for his job. You know what I mean? But, yeah. Yeah, man. That's where we're going to go. So, yeah, give me the rushing attempts of quarterbacks, interceptions. Let's let it rip. All right. So those are the picks. Now, let's go through the game here, and let's take a look at the quarterbacks. So you've got Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson. So take a look here at the yardage. Take a look at the attempts. Take a look at the completions, okay? Mahomes, 231.5, over under. Russell Wilson, 221. So a little bit more on the Chiefs side. Attempts 34.5 to 33.5, almost even right there. Completions 22.5 to 20.5. And what the books are telling you is they expect the Chiefs to just have the ball a little bit more. All right. These are pretty even numbers across the board. And look at longest completion. Russ, 37.5. Now it helps having, a Malik Neighbors type dude, right? Chargers win at the buzzer. Dude, they're so good, man. Tyler, Mahomes will try to do everything to win, as you've been saying. I think so too. And the tough part, man, like with rushing props, is that you kind of need a little bit of a specific game script, so to say. You don't, but you do. And I think that we have it with both of these guys. I agree with you, Tyler. Yeah, for sure, man. But yeah, the books are saying that 55-45, 60-40. Kind of split there in terms of time of possession. Again, longest completion, 35.5 yards for Mahomes, 37.5 for Russell Wilson. Those numbers scare me, even though I like them tonight, because again, you're going to get risky plays. You're going to get explosive attempts. You know what I mean? So you're going to, I don't know what to do. Like I want to play both of these quarterbacks on a longest completion. However, I don't know. Let's look at the receivers, because we can get a discount on that number. We could drop it, from 37.5 down to 20 something, right? All right. Interception 105 minus 120. We're on both of those. All right. Let's jump over to the running backs here. So Isaiah Pacheco, Cam Scatterbo here. All right. Now look at these rushing yards. So you see what I'm talking about in terms of time of possession and pass attempts, completions, etc. I mean, look at these numbers, man. Like the books are telling you that there's going to be passes, and they're going to be short yardage passes. 41.5 over under Isaiah, 37.5 Scatterbo, 11.5 attempts for Pacheco, 9.5 for Scatterbo there. Longest rush, 10.5 for Pacheco, 11.5 were on that for Cam Scatterbo there. Anytime touchdown, plus 195. For Pacheco, 2 touchdowns, Pacheco plus 1,300. Anytime TD plus 215 for Scatterbo, 1,700 215 Scatterbo, 1,700 for Scatterbo as well. Sinful Saint, best game for the Bears in 3+ seasons minimum. Yeah, they were absolutely on fire. Tina, yeah, the Bears, got to say it. No, hey, y'all earned it. Absolutely. Scott said, big night for Pacheco coming. I agree. Like, here's the deal. So both of these teams have to be balanced. You've got to have a run game. Now, you're going to throw more than you pass. Both of these teams are. Or you're going to throw more than you're going to rush. But you're going to have to run the football. So these numbers are very attainable for both of these running backs. Like, I know we're on the longest rush for Scatterbo, but once we get in the red zone, I don't know, again, man, like I say it, and it could be 6 touchdown passes total in the game and all in the air. But I just think that both of these teams, like, they're going to put an emphasis on finishing a drive with a touchdown. Yeah, Lynch said Chiefs running backs they got their ass lit up this week in practice. Still not sure how they react. I like Kareem over Pacheco. Yeah. Because, look, and we're going to talk about this too. Somebody's got to step up for both of these quarterbacks. And we're going to talk about it when we break down the quarterbacks and break down these offenses. But that's one of the keys, especially for Kansas City. Somebody, and it can't be Kelsey. It's got to be somebody else. Who could step up and have a big game, right? And I think the running backs, like, they're going to be running their asses off early. Now, we're going to see, pay attention to who sticks with the run and who doesn't. And then pay attention to who wins. Now, taking a look at rushing yards as a whole, we talked about Pacheco and Big Cam. Kareem Hunt, there you go, 30.5. For his side, Patrick Mahomes, 26.5. Tyrone Tracy, 25.5. Russell Wilson, 19.5 rushing yards. Thomas, you picking a side? Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. Did the Cardinals implode? Oh, no. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs, man. And I'll even take them with the spread, but let me show you some of these parlays in a second before you place anything. But yeah, like the Chiefs have to win this game. And not that the Giants don't, and do not sleep on the Giants either. Like they're going to put up like they've got to win too. You know what I'm saying? Um what was the final score of that 49ers Cardinals game? Could somebody drop that in? I hate that I missed the ending of that. But there you go. There's rushing yards here. Rush attempts. Kareem Hunt, 8.5. Patrick Mahomes, 5.5. Russell Wilson, 4.5. So again, you have options here. The 49ers won 16-15. So the Cardinals covered that plus 2.5. There we go. Big Randall. Randall, what are you doing for the game? Where are you watching it at? All right, we'll take that. All right. What a win for the 49ers. My God, them and the Rams, I felt bad for them. They played their asses off. But, dude, 49ers are doing it. These are big wins that their quarterback. Now, taking a look at receiving here. So, again, Travis Kelce, Malik Neighbors. Randall, I'm going to come over to your house. Come watch the game. 46.5 yards for Kelce over under. Malik Neighbors, 77.5. So you see a big difference here. But you've got other options in this game. I'm going to go through that in a second. Receptions, 5.5 for Kelce, 6.5 for Neighbors, 18.5 longest reception for Kelce. That's a pretty low number. This is the first year we've seen it that low. Kelce's usually in the 20s or something. Chargers minus 2.5. Cash it. Slick Rick. Longest reception, 26.5 for Malik Neighbors. Big difference there. Anytime TDs, 135, 145. 2 TDs, 900 and 1,100. Sinful Saint. Think Pacheco gets 2 catches and Juju can get 25 yards, AB? Yes and yes. So let's take a look. Receiving yards. Now, here's the deal. So those numbers are pretty low. It's not that low on Malik Neighbors, but look at how many names, man. Like, let me just read for each team, right? The Giants, Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, Theo Johnson, Darius Slayton, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Cameron Scatterbo, right? Like, you cut multiple guys. Now, the Chiefs, Marquise Brown, 54.5 yards. Like, he actually has, a larger over-under than Travis Kelce. Juju Smith-Schuster, I do think that they're going to use him. I absolutely do think that they're going to use him. G-Block said, what's the lock for this game? Man, if you ask me, and I'm going to show you in a second, I think drop the Chiefs number down to 2.5 and parlay it with something. I'll show you in a second. I know that that's not always the fun lock, right? But I don't want to mess with a big number, but the Chiefs have to win this game. They have to win this game. Tizzle, crazy day, but I'm here. Man, good to see you, buddy. Good to have you, brother. You all right? Everything good? Elliot, Jalen Royals coming for it tonight. Finally healthy. Bet is over. Boom. There we go. Tizzle all over Wan'Dale Robinson. Boom. There we go. Okay. So that's receiving yards, receptions. Excuse me. Again, Marquise Brown, 5.5. Wan'Dale Robinson, 4.5. Juju's at 3.5. Good number there. They're going to use him as like a short yardage wide receiver. Very much so. They're going to try to expand the field too. We'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, I mean, Cam Scatterbo minus 1.5. That's actually not a bad play. Over 1.5 receptions. The juice is tough though. Randall said, Wan'Dale's my first TD score. I feel you on that. Big Zach said, Chiefs money line, Kelce 40 plus yards plus 105. I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a whole lot. All right, let's talk about parlays here. So if you're brand new, first in, welcome in. Second off, we're going to go through 3 parlays for each team. So we'll start with the Chiefs here being the road team. We'll go bottom left, top, bottom. All right. So for the Chiefs, we're going to move this number from 6 to 2.5. We're going to take it under that key number of 3. Travis Kelce, anytime TD. Mahomes, 200 plus passing yards plus 288. Now, if you're looking to do a parlay for like a lock type play, keep it at 2 legs. Don't go 3. But if you're looking for parlays, right, chance to, what we call it an arbitrage situation, meaning an arbitrage situation is any, opportunity where you could make abnormal money, right? So Max said, "Where's the one with the Giants winning?" Hang tight, I got you, man. I got you on the other side here. So yeah. So Chiefs plus 288 for the first one. Second one here, Chiefs minus 2.5. Isaiah Pacheco anytime TD and Russell Wilson 1+ interception plus 465. All right, and then finally plus 950, and we got the bots coming in. Good to see him. NFL HD. Oh, went with the globe, football globe. It looks like eyes and a nose, like one of those Halloween fake faces. All right, plus 465. Chiefs 2.5. Pacheco anytime TD. Russ 1+ pick. All right, plus 950. Chiefs minus 6. Kelsey anytime TD. Pacheco anytime TD. Do any of those pique your interest, or do you have a better look at it? Right? Like, and drop it in. Like, I assure you, anybody that is new, I promise, like, nothing is taken negatively. You know what I mean? Like, if you drop it and say, "Hey, man, I don't feel Trav, on a touchdown. Let's replace it with X," right? Like, that is good. You know what I'm saying? G Block, what's the best lock for a straight bet? You know what I would say? The Chiefs and the spread. Now, I'm not playing it like so. Again, I say it's easier for me to say spending your money. You know what I mean? But for me, if you're looking for that type of a bet, I go back to who has to win this game. The Giants have to. They want to have to. The Chiefs have no choice. Like, nobody's getting on that plane. You know what I mean? So I like looking at those angles and then keeping it simple. So for me, it's the Chiefs. Right? Yeah. Thomas said KC down over the game total. Yeah. Now, here's the other thing, too, though. So in the crew, we've got something going, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I think primetime unders are 7-2. Elliot could always look at a 6-point teaser. Okay. Yeah. This is the type of game to do that. And you see I did it with the parlays, right? I mean, it's basically kind of the same look. I agree with you. Lynch, look at Kelsey's game after bad game. Yeah, like this was a come to Jesus week for the Chiefs. Like, I do not want to discount the Giants in any of it because they are facing the same deal. But that being said, like, the Chiefs, you could have a come to Jesus meeting. It don't mean that you're going to do it for 60 minutes. The Chiefs, they've been here before. I just trust them. But, I mean, it's the NFL. AB, you hit that Oklahoma pick, hurt my heart anyways. Chiefs must win this, right? I know. And, bro, dude, that was brutal. And, man, Auburn played so well. Like, I'm so excited to see where Auburn goes and Hugh Freeze and all that. Like, that was a hell of a game. All right, so that's the Chiefs side. Let's jump over to the Giants side. Now, I apologize. I don't have one with the Giants winning. That said, we can adjust as we go. So you'll see what I did. All 3 of them. I took the Giants up to plus 10.5. And look at these numbers. All right, so the first one, let me pull up full screen. Giants plus 10.5. Malik Neighbors, anytime TD. Russell Wilson, 200+ passing yards, plus 315. Top one, Giants plus 10.5. Mahomes, 1+ pick. Cameron Scatterbo, anytime TD, plus 550. And then finally at the bottom, plus 900. Giants plus 10.5. Scatterbo, anytime TD. Malik Neighbors, anytime TD. Do any of those pique your interest? Big Michael Stout said, AB, Underville on Sunday, but this game is a sneaky over. See, I agree. Completely agree. Like, the you know how it takes a bunch of, weather circumstances to like make a tornado? This feels like that type of game. Like, you could say you want to go win with defense, but these teams ain't going to go win with defense. I assure you, I'm about to show you why. You know what I'm saying? Zach said, first one is plus 780 with money line instead of the spread. There we go. Boom. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah. So we can absolutely, kind of, play around with those. But yeah, I just wanted to put it up there, like with the plus 10.5, that you've got so many good options. But you got screwed. You did get screwed. You did, bro. Yeah. So I wanted to show it with like a plus 10.5 that, you could move this number wherever you want, or put it with the Giants money line, right? Or, drop it down, depending on your confidence with the Giants. But you have so many, like, if you're looking to play parlays, even if you think that the Giants get waxed, like, you could put together some decent parlays, Yeah. Elliot said, I'm practically driving through a tornado right now. I might have to stop at Taco Bell for the rest of the show. Well, I hate to see the tornado part, but Taco Bell will pull you through. Now, what's the order going to be? You a bean burrito guy? You're a chicken chalupa man. I like chicken chalupas. They're good. Randall. So I really wonder why nobody's talking about the Chiefs and the Super Bowl hangover. Dude, you're right. Randall, you're 100% right. And, we'll talk about it here. Let me hit the no-fly zone. This offense, I'll show you the problem. Number one, the defense is a problem for both of these teams, secondaries especially. All right. And both of these offenses are 5 yards and in. Right. So when we talk about that, somebody needs to step up. Someone is going to have to help these quarterbacks out. Like, they are playing their asses off. Patrick Mahomes is playing his ass off, man. Like, they need help. And let's talk about it. Let's jump into the no-fly zone right now. All right, so taking a look here at the passing chart for Patrick Mahomes. This was last week versus the Eagles. And you see the Giants secondary rankings here on the left. I'll pull up full screen. All right, Giants. Look at this secondary. Ranked 26 in the NFL short left, and that's 26 out of 32. Not good. 8th short mid, 17th short right. 19th deep left, 15 deep mid, 28 deep right. So what does that mean? It means this secondary ain't really stopping anybody. Let up a lot of passes, a lot of completions. Okay? So what is this Chiefs offense built upon? All right? So this was not statistically Mahomes' best game last week. He had a better one in week 1. But that's the Eagles. That's what they do. Right? They just choke you out, and they do it with time of possession. So 16-29, it's a little bit actually a lighter of a day, to be completely honest with you. That's how much this offense is throwing the football. But take a look here. When you look at the chart of last week, okay, you see the blue line of scrimmage. So green dots are completions, white dots are incompletions, red dot interception, blue line touchdown. And then you see the line of scrimmage right there, okay? So count. Like, on the left, you see a plus 10, plus 20, right? That's 10 yards, 20 yards, 30 yards, right? So take a look at the 5-yard line. This offense is a 5-yard offense. Liddy said, what up, AB? Man, what's up, big boy? Good to see you, man. How's everything out there in Los Angeles? All right, so it's a 5-yard offense. And this is the problem for the Chiefs, is that it takes so many plays to score a touchdown. Till finally they said, screw it. And you see the one touchdown pass? Look at that. What is that, 50 yards in the air? That Mahomes said, screw it. You know what I mean? And I think that attitude is going to be 60 minutes tonight on both sides because they have to win. But here's the problem. Again, so it's 5 yards and basically go 2 yards either way. So who is going to step up and make some explosive plays for the Chiefs tonight? Because have you ever shot craps? Right? Like, when, you get up and you set your point, you got your number, right? Well, on average, you're going to crap out in 5 rolls on just average. Well, that's kind of like offense in football. if every drive has to be 13 plays to score a touchdown, something's going to happen. You know what I mean? So that's the big thing for the Chiefs. And that's what they want. They want to establish two things: running the damn football, because that's what you can control on both sides. And then number two is, can anyone, for the love of God, break off a pass longer than 6 yards? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the line. That's the number. Who can do it, and can anybody take it longer? That's what the Chiefs are looking for. So you take a look at Patrick Mahomes, his career, what he looks like as a quarterback. Where could he get into trouble? Deep. Look at those numbers: 25.5, 11.3, 57.6 intermediate, right? Patrick Mahomes is a short yardage passing quarterback now. He is. This is a completely different Chiefs team than what it was 4 years ago, right? It is not an explosive offense at all. However, they need it. They've got to find it. So you're going to see a Chiefs offense empty the playbook, and that's frightening, because think about their playbooks with that quarterback. You're going to see all of it. You're going to see the red zone trickery, all of it. Jeff, do we like field goals in this game? Yeah. I wouldn't play over 3.5. I think I would play each kicker separately. So what would I play in terms of the offense with Patrick Mahomes looking at this? Well, again, look at the green areas, okay? And look at the green areas. That's where you're going to see the bread and butter. Cal Raleigh just hit another bomb. Wow. I saw he just passed Griffey last night. That's amazing. So, yeah, you're going to see the passing attack short and sweet, but they're going to take shots because they have to. That being said, though, in terms of playing props and how to read this, think about it. Look at the green. Okay? Higher quantity of passes, shorter passes, completed passes, right? So that's what you're going to be looking for with the Chiefs, and they're going to want to own time of possession. So I think all Chiefs offensive props are pretty live tonight. Now, game scripts. What would I tell Patrick Mahomes if I were Andy Reid? Number one, we got to find a run game for you, Haas, and it shouldn't be you, but he's going to have to do it. Running backs got lit up this week at practice. Let's see who responds. Who wants to start a job, right? Got to have a run game. Got to be balanced. 5 yards and in passing attack. We just spoke about it. That's what this offense does. Who can expand that? Somebody's got to step up. Who's it going to be? Secondary penalties. So what you're also going to see from the Chiefs tonight is Mahomes take deep shots trying to get defensive pass interference. And I respect it. I would do it. You're 0-2. What the hell? Everything matters. You have to win this game. That's the mentality the Chiefs are going to have tonight. And you don't stop. You just keep going. So take advantage, and I'll show you the Giants secondary in a second. It can be had. You're going to see Mahomes pull that move a lot. If you are somebody who gets pissed off about the Chiefs and officials and flags, they go pull every move they've got tonight. Everything's on the table. Like, it is literally knife fight, prison yard, right? Like, that's the mentality, dude. It's life or death. Someone step up. Who's going to do it? You got a ton of people, and there's spotlight that Mahomes wants to share with you. Don't care who it is. Does the janitor have a couple yards in him? You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those to where if you're one of the young guys on the team, this is your shot. And let me tell you, people like Patrick Mahomes, people like Tom Brady, that they became who they are by taking and calling that shot. Young dudes. Mahomes is anybody. That's what we're looking for tonight. Now, jumping over to the other side here. All right. So, Chiefs secondary rankings. This ain't good. Short left 20th, 17th, short mid, 31st, short right, deep left 16th, deep mid 16th, deep right 18th. Ain't not good. Okay. So Russell Wilson is going to throw tonight. The Giants are going to score tonight because they have to win too. Now, only one team can win, but that's why I do like points. All right. So this secondary is going to give up a lot. It's a bend but don't break defense. Absolutely bend but don't break. They get tough in the red zone. Steve Spagnuolo, you know how it is. And they're going to bring a rush. So you're going to see Russell Wilson moving in the pocket and running, but you're also going to see him throwing. Now take a look at this passing attack. This is Russell Wilson last week, all right, versus the Cowboys. 30 of 41, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Don't expect that every week. Those are big numbers. But all hands on deck, same deal. Okay, now this passing attack is a little more fruitful in terms of you're going to spread it around more. Russell Wilson still has accuracy. Don't sleep on that. It's his mobility. All right, and quite frankly, can people get open? Because here, and I don't say that negatively on the receivers, I say it as it needs a little help. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Can we get a little help here? Anyway, so you see it. Look at the green dots here. All right. And just look at all the passes. This is a 10 yards and in offense. NFLHD.com. Dropping in new emojis. In 2026 emojis. A light bulb, a red dot, a football, and a movie thing. These bots. They choose emojis like they're doing drugs. But here's the thing, man. Look at those blue lines. Russ could still chuck it, and he's going to do it. And this secondary isn't exactly stopping everybody, right? So you're going to have a passing attack on both sides. A lot of completions. Who can play with pace? So now you see what Russell Wilson looked like last week. Take a look at Russell Wilson. This was last year as a whole for the Steelers. But kind of aligns with who Russ is as a quarterback, really for his career. Russ pretty damn good. All right. You don't see any reds here. And deep, 95.8, 95.8, 125.6. Russ got touch. Don't sleep on Russ. With a longest completion tonight. Like Addison, I'm laughing at that. But don't sleep on Russ. Russ props are very live. Very live. Very. Because this secondary is going to give it up. Now, if I were Russ, if I had the head coach talking to Russ, number one, I would say, we're going to empty the playbook, Bubba. We're 0-2, and you know what's behind you. Not only the rookie in Jackson, you got Jameis Winston too. But you look good last week. Can you do it again? Russ, can you fend off the Wolves, boy? What you got? We're going to empty the playbook tonight. Aggressive pace. Be aggressive. Be old school Russell Wilson. And he's going to give you all the effort. All right? But play with some pace. Dictate the tempo. Let the Chiefs know. You can go out and carve people up. Scatta go. Got to keep the run game going. Got to keep the big horse moving. All right? Running the football will so help throwing the football. It alleviates it. Opens it up. Okay? Kind of like aerating grass, man. Opens up holes for you. Prove it again tonight, Russ. All right, we saw the numbers that you had against Dallas. Do it again. It wasn't on you. You gave a hell of an effort, man. Prove it again tonight. 3.5 stars for Russ to throw a pick. Now, taking a look at the penalties here. And Big Chris Ramey said, best show on Sunday nights. Man, Chris, I appreciate you, brother. That means the world, man, for real. Thank you, dude, so much. Liddy said, almost forgot to smash the like button. Yeah. Man, I appreciate it. Is Jay Starks, KC's run defense good? It's pretty good. They get a good D line. They can get after you. They can also stop a little bit. But the problem is that they have to start dropping dudes back. You know what I mean? So that's the problem, is that it's a constant back, forth. And that's why I was saying with the Giants, you want to play with an aggressive pace. So you want to keep them back on their heels, you know? So yeah, it's pretty good, man. But The passing attack will soften it up, and we'll see if Russ can do that. So you take a look at penalties here. This is on the year. Offensive holding, they're ranked 19th in the NFL. That offensive line is hurting Kansas City right now, man. They got to fix it a little bit. False starts as well, 26th in the NFL. All right. Pay attention to self-inflicted penalties, man. Chiefs, you cannot have it tonight. Take a look at the Giants here. Defensive pass interference. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm going to call it. You are going to see defensive pass interference all night tonight on both sides. Both teams are going to. And you know what you're also going to see? Coaches wearing out the refs because you wear out refs to get that call. Nick Saban's done that forever. You're going to see both coaches doing that tonight. They play a little gamesmanship. I'm telling you, tonight is a night for degenerates. Whether it's betting, whether you are a football junkie, you know what I mean? Like you just love the small, minute parts of football. That's your game tonight. Every down matters. Every yard matters. Everything matters, man. This is going to be a fun game. So watch for defensive pass interference tonight. Other than that, Giants all right in terms of penalties. A little bit big on the quantity, but then again, man, they're doing okay. So, a lot of YOLO balls, definitely, man. Let me get the picks back up here for anybody who came in a little bit afterward. Didn't see him. Russell Wilson over 4.5 rush attempts plus 105. Russell Wilson 1+ interception at -120. Check your books, though. You might be able to get that a little bit better there. Chiefs, Giants, both 1+ rushing touchdown plus 150. I got that at DraftKings under game specials. Cam Scatterbill, longest rush, over 11.5 yards. Patrick Mahomes, 1+ interception at -105. Finally, Patrick Mahomes over 5.5 rush attempts at -105. I almost slipped into a I almost slipped into something like doing a voice, man. Anyways, sorry, that made no sense. I'm just talking out loud. Oh my goodness, man. Will Sasso kills me. If anybody is familiar with Will Sasso, his impersonations, like Jesse Ventura, that's what I was about to do. It absolutely cracks me up, man. He's facing the challenge of his life, gorilla. All right, so we're gonna go with these. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays right there. Okay, now the most fun part of the night, getting in the club. So what we do is we try to determine who is going to score the first touchdown. All right, and the rules, they have to be at odds of plus 1,000 or more. Okay. Now, I think I have the club correct. If I don't have your name from Thursday night, let me know, and I will adjust it right after the show. I promise you. All right. So let me throw this up here. Here's who we have in the club: Big Spencer Kilgore, Big Zach Phelps, Matt Logan, Wayne. Our man Wayne Bianca's got 2 in the club. I'm in there. It's just me is in there. Big DC, he also has 2. Dan and Wayne leading the charge there. Ian Lights Out is in. Peggy, she is in. Big Mosh is in. Father Whale is in. And my man Marshall, I'll get your last name put on there too. I meant to do it. I don't know why I didn't add that in there. But that is how we play. So again, if I missed anyone, Liddy, I got you, buddy. I'll add it. Just drop it in. If I'm missing your name, just drop it in. I'll get you added. I promise. But yeah, that's how we get down. AB, Russell Wilson completions over 20.5. I like it. Like it's going to come down to time of possession and who owns that. And as long as we don't get any huge swings, one one team 40 minutes, the other one 20, as long as we don't get anything insane. Yeah, I agree with it. Yeah, you have been nailing those props, dude. 100%, man. All right, so Liddy, I'll get you in. You guys drop these in. So again, it has to be odds plus 1,000 or more. Now, we have a couple different ways that we play. So first one in the chat, you see a poll question there, and the winner is Kareem Hunt at plus 1,200, 43%. Kareem Hunt is your Howie Schwab poll chat vote. So there you go. Okay. NFL HD said they want to get in. Who'd they go with? V. I don't know who V is, but you know what? I give them respect for trying to play the game because it is the most fun game in sports betting. So, okay, that's everybody in the club. All right, you're going with Kareem Hunt and the Howie Schwab play. I am going back to it. Mahomes, 1900. That's right. I think Patrick Mahomes, if he gets anywhere near the 5-yard line and in, he's saying, I'm taking this hoss myself. We're scoring this touchdown. I'm going to take my shot here with Patrick Mahomes. But there are some really good options that are up there. So let me get the club back up and drop them in. You can drop them in here, drop them in the Discord, and we'll get you all set up. Tina, first up, going Mahomes. Hey, Tina, I love it. You and I are thinking the same way. Cyclone going Scatterbo there. Curtis, my man, going Noah Gray. Love it. Okay. See, Wayne going Scatterbo 1200. Like it. Sights going Tracy Jr. 1200. Matty Ice going Juju 1400. See, Marshall, my man, going Neighbors 1100. No, you're good. Neighbors, you're fine. Yeah. It ain't got to be one book, right? Which, hey, it's an honor system. We trust everybody. Double down at KK the first night. Oh, my bad. I got you. All right. Liddy, double down. Got it? Promise, I got you. Little Al, Juju Smith Schuster plus 1400. Beautiful work, my friend. Big Gabe going Noah Gray. Okay. Zach, no one hit Gordon. Okay. Big Pat going Scatterbo. For me, I want to get in the club. Yeah, it's a good choice, man. Elliot, I like it. You feeling Jalen Royals tonight? 4,500. Spencer Tyquan Thornton, first TD, 1,400. Tina going Mahomes, 1,700. Beautiful work. Yeah, I'm with you, Tina. Me and you together. Noah Gray plus 2,200. Big Red loves overthinking the all. He does. Mike, that's a good play. Dude, and you know what? You're going to get those too. Those belly passes. Like, this is a smart play. I agree with that. Saint Pacheco or Kelsey. I need them both, so either one. Boom. There we go. Jeff going Mahomes. I like it. Lynch going Jalen Royals for a diamond. Boom. Got you in. Jared, no, great. Love it. Mahomes, Luke. Yeah, I agree. I think if he gets down there close, he's running. Tizzle right there, B. Get me in the club. Tizzle on Mahomes. Let's go. Big J, my boy. Give me Noah Gray. AB, Big J. Good to see you, my boy. All right, got you in, buddy. Lydia, I have Mahomes in fantasy. So Mahomes, good pick for me. Boom. David, my boy. Patrick Mahomes. I like it. Addison going Russ. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me put the hang tight. Let me put the picks up here so that people can see those while we go through it. There we go. All right, Addison, Russ. Ooh, I'll go in the opposite way, but quarterback. I like it. Third, I like that. Addison, good call. Tina Fire. I'm telling you. Let's go. Austin, I'm going with Hunt to get the club. I like it. Jinxie, 1900. TJ with you and Tina. Give me Mahomes. Boom. Big Tim going Noah Gray. I'm with you there. My man, Big Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Darius Slayton, 2000. That's a good call. I like that. Mosh, my boy. Going Isaiah Pacheco. TJ Wicked Smart. Let's go, TJ. Holiday. Good to see you. Scatterbo. I like it. That's a good play. Man, Scatterbo is an animal too, especially in the red zone. That's a really good play. Really good play. JC gonna go Chiefs defense. Switching it up. Peggy, good to see you. Okay. Darius Slayton, I like it. Japan going Chiefs defense. I like it. Yeah, on your schedule this week. Simple. Screw it. Chiefs defense. Simple. There we go. Matty Boy. New Jersey boy on Pacheco, 1,100. I like that. Matty Boy cooking dinner now. What are you cooking, man? Tony Gonzaga. Tony G. Double down. Noah Gray. Boom. And I got you, my buddy. I apologize. Big Brian. Good to see you, brother. Robinson. I like it. Wandale. Yeah, what's for dinner? Sites. Got Slayton last one. Boom. There we go. Might take a you have one or two. John going Wandale. NFLCBS.com. All right, so they're going volcano, green lava, orange, volcano, green lava, orange. Okay. You have to drop some odds there. NFLCBS.gov. So we'll see. They found out you like emojis. I know. Apparently, I love emojis. Dude, they're going heavy on the volcano. I'm frightened. Like, I don't know what their algorithm's picking up, but everybody, look, be on alert. Volcanoes. All right. Are we going over under 0.5 volcanoes in the game? Volcano eruptions around the world. God, if a volcano eruption happens, I'm going to be frightened. I'm going to be frightened. Dizzle sounds like a third down blitz. It does, dude. Instead of like a 46 red dog, it's, dude. It really does. Over 2.5 next spam. Sports Day, what do you have for Russ longest completion? Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Russ longest completion 37.5 and game total. All right, so I like the over. I like points in this game because I think that when two teams absolutely have to win, yeah, I mean you could do it the defensive route, but that's a lot riskier. You know, it's much better to go out and just start putting points up. You know, people's tailgate, right? As for longest completion, yeah. Now I'll say this though. I like Russ longest completion. You might look at like Malik Neighbors at like 26.5, or even a Wandale Robinson, right? That's if you want to drop that number down, because when you play the quarterbacks, obviously, you know, they're at 37.5. But to answer your question, I like them both. I think both quarterbacks are going to uncork deep 9 route passes tonight, right? When in doubt, run a 9 route straight. Like 100. Yes. To answer your question, yes. Sorry, I went way in circles there, but yeah. Volcano means DTL is fire. Yeah, it does. They're big, dude. They're big on the volcanoes tonight. Look, that's how I felt when Josh Oliver scored for the Vikes. What a game for them. Be tell this Hawkinson go, dude. Yes, my God. Super kick going Pacheco. I like it. David, go Mahomes. I'm with you on that, my boy. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a game where you let it rip, man. You let it rip. All right. It's 8:00 Eastern, 7 Central. We'll get out of here. Let everybody get their picks in, and get everything set up. Did we go through everything? Let me just make sure. I think we did. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Luke, bring us home, my boy. You're going to see Chiefs pound the rock tonight because they know the Giants can't. They'll impose their will up front on both sides of the ball. I agree with that. I absolutely agree. Running the football is going to be important. You're going to see passes. You're going to see all that, right? But yeah, like they got chewed out for a reason. This is a big run the football game, Luke. I completely agree. Dude, NFLHD.com going back to V. V for Vendetta. If you have a Guy Fawkes mask, all right, over under half of a volcano eruption and over under somebody in a Guy Fawkes mask. All right. So those are the those are the exotic prop plays for tonight. Oh my God, V for volcano. Oh my God, dude. And they're two different bots. They're rival companies that are coming together. They're joining forces. These federations are joining forces. Bro, it is V for volcano. What is happening? Breaking news. Hold on. Please, do we still have it? Please. And Russell Wilson drops back. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Oh, my God. I hit the wrong one. Oh, dang it. I meant to hit the breaking news one, and I hit the wrong one. Dang it. That joke was going to be mildly probably bad, but even still. Dang it. Do we even still have it? We don't even have it. All right. Here's Steve Spurrier yelling at us.
Everybody on the team's got to be accountable. That's what losers do. So get together.
Thanks, Steve. For anybody that doesn't know, I bought that cameo a year ago, and I said in the script, and he thought I was yelling at my son. I don't have a son. Oh, if anybody remembers that. Oh, Stevie. I love him. Oh, my God. Oh, that's funny. Prince, Chiefs to win from behind, plus 130. Giants at home, get out there. I can see that. Big J said, be nice to your son now. I know. Steve was yelling at me. Why don't you get off your son's ass, boy? NFLHD.com is going with another movie thing. We had the little clip. Now we've got a camera, fire, a football, and a red dot. I don't know what the aliens are telling us tonight. Shaq. You guys got any volcanoes in the car? No, Shaq. Sinful Saint, over 2.5 emojis. I was right. You were right. Look, you've cracked their designed algorithm. Zach. Addison, your future son is going to love that. He really is. My future son already has a pep talk handmade by Steve Spurrier. Now, granted, he thought that it was an imaginary son. Tina, cameras are on fire with the football in the end zone. Yeah. Oh, you nailed it. You're right. Okay. Yeah. Tina, you're right. AB, your thoughts on Atlas 31, aliens? I think we're having a lot of these things pop up, and it scares me. We created an entire branch of the military out of nowhere. Like, just putting that out there. I don't know what the Space Force does, but all I know is starting a military branch, I don't believe is cheap. Oh, my God. Matty boy. I had over 8.5 AB. Shout out to bots during the show. Sailed. Oh, my God. Wayne. That Spurrier beat, this was priceless. Then it still is today. I know. It's so good. We got to make that a thing. Hey, that's what we got to do. All right. So if anybody gets time, you don't have to do it like immediately, but like go through Cameo. All right. And just look. Don't worry about the price. Like we'll figure that part out later. But like could be somebody that's the higher end, could be lower end, could be the mid. Like let's just start getting a list together. You know what I mean? So, all right, we'll get out of here. Everybody, thank you so much. Y'all are the absolute best. It's so much fun. And thank you. It's just a blast to get to spend this with you. So, all right, let's cash these tickets. Let's get somebody a lot in the club tonight. And we'll be live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern normal time. Until then, best of luck. Cash these tickets. See you in the morning. Thanks. Who's got it better than us?